Welcome back to the channel, viewers. You join us here, walking towards a fort at Beacon Hill. Beacon Hill. It'll be in the AI. So, look at the signs. Country Watch, Hampshire Constabulary, Country Watch operates in this area. You're being watched. All suspicious people and vehicles are reported directly to the police. There you go. Private road, no footpath, no entry. But then we don't care about that because we're not going that way. We're going this way. The gate's open. And here we are. Beacon Hill. No hang gliding. Woo! I don't think I'll be hang gliding today, viewers. Farm livestock. Dogs must be kept on lead. Sorry about the traffic. That's the A34 behind us. You'll face an unlimited fine. You face an unlimited fine if your rubbish is found fly tipped. Please don't fly tip. That's not really good. Fly tipping. No. This is a wild bird protected wildlife area. Dogs must be kept on leads at all times. No paragliding or hang gliding from Beacon Hill. You face an unlimited fine if your rubbish is found fly tipped. Fly tipping is an offence. There you go. So here's the trail, Beacon Hill. Please note this is a beautiful ancient part of Highclere estate landscape. Drones are prohibited. Well, drone assist tells us that. Dogs must be kept on the lead at all times. Sheep free to graze through and birds' nests among the downland. Please respect nature and wildlife, of course. Okay, let's start our trail. So we've just done the shoot at Watership Down and it is raining, as you can see, but we thought we're on the way back to the Oxford area and we thought to ourselves, we saw this on the map on the way back, so we thought, let's give it a go. The dog walkers. This is a bit of a gradient here. So this is going to get the heart pumping, going uphill. Be very slippery on the way back, I should imagine. There's some steps here. We have BTC Angel assisting us today on the channel. She's not very tall, so this one's going to be interesting for her. Not as interesting as when we was in where was we, BTC Angel? When we went up those steps. Morland Smith in Cornwall. That was like a ladder. So when you're at home in your nice warm homes, you can see what the Walking in History team goes through to bring you great footage. So whatever we can't tell you about when we're on the trail, we will put in the AI. Wow, it's like the never-ending road. Well, viewers, you're definitely going to need a good pair of boots for this one, or a decent pair of wellies at least. The fun bit about this is it'll be easy, very easy coming down. Woo. Great thing about being under the canopy is that we can bring you this footage in the rain. We don't let the rain stop us. No, 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 no. Oh. Put some effort in there, BT Angel. That gets the old heart pumping. And that bag that we found, viewers, we ain't put it in the bin, that plastic bag. We don't know where it's going to end up. So we decided to keep it and use it for our drone batteries to keep them protected. There's a kitchen gate. Oh, there's a sign. Whew. Welcome to Beacon Hill, Iron Age Hill Fort, Hampshire Countryside Service. North site team office, phone number, no hang gliding, and dogs must be kept on lead to livestock of grazing. Livestock of grazing, kept on the leads for dogs. So you can see the car park where you park your car is very safe, as they have a country watch. So that's good, viewers, isn't it? And I think we're getting up here. Someone threw me a rope. Are you okay, BT Angel? Yes, good. I shouldn't imagine the view's going to be too spectacular today. Bearing in mind it's raining, but it should be okay. And it gives us a perspective of what it's like in November in the rain to walk up to Beacon Hill Beacon Hill Fort. Whew. Let me just show you what this looks like, what we've just climbed up. There we go, viewers. Someone needs to throw me a rope to get me down there. Whew. I've abseiled. Less gradients than that. Beautiful view though, straight away. Let's keep on climbing. Now, many years ago, I knew a gentleman. His name was Jim Lawrence. He's probably gone by now, probably passed away. But Jim, he's the one that got me into walking. In Cornwall, my handsomes, in Cornwall, where we used to walk everywhere. In those days, people didn't have a lot of money, so we used to go out and enjoy nature. And Jim taught me, when you walk uphill, you lean forward, because it helps you balance. And when you go downhill, you lean back, because that stops you from running away with yourself. A bit like covering the brake on a car when you're descending down a hill. You need to lean back. Now we got ourselves onto the chalk path. Woohoo! And we'll have another look in a second about how steep this is. We're doing this in a couple of goes. So just let my fellow presenter get past us. There you go. That is the A34. And that is an amazing view, regardless of the weather. That's the A34, and that's what we've got to go back down. That'll be fun. So let's continue. This is definitely a no-no for wheelchair access. And this is also a part of the Highclere estate. Highclere being the place where they filmed Dalton Abbey. We was hoping at some stage to go to Heaven's Gate. It feels like I've almost walked up to it, this hill. And we won't be doing that today because yeah, it's way too wet. I'm even losing traction on my stick. Whew. Whew. Oh. What did Churchill say? Never give up. Never, never, never. And what will we be rewarded with when we get up here? Oh. Wow. Woo. Oh. We're not there yet, viewers. We're still climbing the mountain. Whew. But the good news is we're almost there. Oh. Now it's not too bad walking on the wet grass when we got some traction. We're walking on that chalky stone. Wow, just look at the view. Oh, this is phenomenal. That's the A34 and that's the car park. Oh, and we still climb. I said to BTC Angel, don't worry, it'll only be a 5-minute walk. Sorry about that, BTC Angel. I know, it's wonderful, isn't it? Yes, it's always nice on a sunny day, but these are the views that nobody shows you. Whew. Who would be silly enough to go up with a GoPro on a rainy day in England? Walking in history team, that's who. I reckon we should take this one. Looks a lot better than that one. A lot more grass. And the view is becoming even better. Just wiping the lens off there. Woo. Shout out to the Colonel. I can't wait for you to come up to this fort. You're gonna love this. Another benefit about coming up on a day like today is that you don't have lots of people, so we can film and people don't worry about that pesky camera. Look at the view. A34, and that's the mountain we climbed. Whew. Look at the mist coming up. That's stunning. Okay, viewers, another little climb. There's a bit of water here. Best way up, this way I think. Use that foothold there. That one. Kick our feet in the ground. Because you don't want to see me fall over, viewers, do you? Of course we do. That'd be worth watching the whole episode for. The whole video. Okay. I think this place is about Beacon Hill Fort. So you all know what a fort is. And its purpose was to look over the land, right? To be in an elevated position. Wow. They've got an elevated position here. Whew. Just going to take a couple of minutes, viewers. We'll be back. Okay, viewers, we've got our breath back. Well, kind of. And now we're walking towards this monument, which I think is the reason why we came up here, but the view is what we're up here for. I mean, we can't even see anything. But the height up here is amazing. Now, this is a part of the Highclere estate, so I should imagine Highclere should be over in that direction somewhere, maybe. Not that we can see it from here. So this is some kind of stone memorial, I don't know. I guess you local historians will be able to tell us more about that in the comments. We can walk towards this direction, so we're going to do that. We are lovely and high up. It does say on the sign no drones, but once again, viewers, we know that prohibited is someone's request. That's not legal. We are governed by the CAA, the Civil Aviation Authority, not by private landowners. They might not like the fact that we fly a drone, but I might not like the fact that they put CCTV up. But once again, that's their business. My drone's my business. I think over there, absolutely amazing shot. If it is, I think that's Highclere in the mist. Oh, that's the stables, I've been told. Highclere's over that direction, we definitely can't see it. Let's clear my throat. Let's see if we can get a better view over there. Sorry, that's the stables in the foreground that you saw there. In the background, sorry.
Beacon Hill in Hampshire, England has a rich history as a hill fort, beacon site, and biological site of special scientific interest, SSSI. Hill Fort. Beacon Hill is home to one of the most famous hill forts in England. The hill's steep slopes and narrow summit made it easy to defend, and the fort's location was ideal for accommodating the local community's livestock. Beacon Site. Beacon Hill was part of a network of beacons across Hampshire that were used for communication and defense. The last time the beacons were lit was in 2012 to celebrate the Queen's Diamond Jubilee. Biological SSSI. Beacon Hill is a 199-acre SSSI and Nature Conservation Review site. Round Barrow Cemetery. Beacon Hill in Warnford has a round barrow cemetery from the late Neolithic or Bronze Age. Beacon Hill is located near the village of Birkler and Watership Down in North Hampshire. It's open to the public and is managed by Hampshire County Council. Views. The Hill Fort offers views of the North Wessex Downs and Highclere Castle, the real-life Downton Abbey. Access. The Hill Fort is open to the public and is managed by Hampshire County Council. Some say the walk up the hill is worth it for the views, but you should wear suitable shoes and check the weather. Others say the car park is poorly maintained and the route to the summit is equally poorly maintained. In 1635, these early English settlers erected a tall wooden beacon atop the hill to warn the countryside of any danger, attack, or outbreak. From that day forth, the area became known as Beacon Hill.
Well, that's the A34. So we come back to here, this point here. btcc Angel tells me that she can see Highclere. Where is it, BT Angel? Whereabouts? Right in front of you. Can you see it? It's in view, I can't see it. Is it that building there, that grey building? Yes, viewers, yes. Yes, BT Angel's right. If you look, I don't know what this camera's looking. Can we see on the footage? Can we see it on the footage? Okay, we're going to cut and see if we can get a better shot. Okay, viewers, it's over that way. Unfortunately, it's really misty, so you're not going to be able to see it clearly. That would be a sunny day, but then that wouldn't be fun, would it? We can always come back to here again. Whoa, do we really want to climb that hill again? But you can see the sandy colour between the trees. That is Highclere. That is the home of Dalton Abbey. So a big shout out to Noelia. Sorry you can't see it from this position, but I can assure you that is Highclere. But we will go to another part another day called Heaven's Gate, and we will do some footage from there. But look at this view across Hampshire. Hampshire, isn't it stunning? Look at this, Hipkins. This is England. Walking on history in the rain in England in November on Beacon Hill Fort, trying to see Highclere, which is in the mist. There's clearing a little bit. See if we can get a little bit closer. This is part of the we don't want to descend because we'll lose the height, the altitude. This is a part of the Highclere estate, this area. Now in the picture, it's normally between the trees. So what we'll do is we'll put a picture up from Google that will show you exactly the view from here when it's not misty, but you've now seen it misty as well. Really misty this way. Look at that mist coming in. Wow. We won't go too much more, viewers, because we are getting quite wet. And even though we like to bring you the footage, we don't want to be ill. Everywhere I look, there's a tree in the way. So I'd normally bring my binoculars, for example, to have a look. But the thing is that when you fly a drone, you must always be able to keep an eye on the direction of your drone. And you've got to do it with your natural eyes. You're not allowed to use any magnification devices. You're not allowed to use binoculars. So if I was to carry a pair of binoculars and someone was to come up to me who was from the CAA, they would automatically think that I'm using binoculars to watch the drone, and that would be illegal, and I would get in serious trouble, like all responsible drone pilots would. So we don't carry binoculars for that reason. But let's put Highclere to the side for a minute, viewers. Just look at this view. Just look how gorgeous it is. Not that side, there's nothing that side, but this side, it's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely phenomenal. And for all you people out there that are having a green day, if you live in Hampshire, wow, and you're feeling brave and you've got a good pair of boots or wellies, walking up that incline will get your heart pumping. And you come up and you're given this. I mean, it was hard work getting up there, viewers, it really was. But look at the reward. Absolutely stunning. It's cold, it's wet. I think even my socks are wet. But it's worth it for this. Just look at this. This is stunning. Absolutely stunning. So viewers, you can see how wet it is. So you can see, viewers, we have drone assist, and that is us. That dot is us. Now, if you look, if I zoom in, you can see a flight restriction zone to the northeast. Here, the red and the yellow. If you see where we are, there are no flight restriction zones, none. So, even though the sign said we can't fly a drone, yes we can. Oh yes we can. Now, we can't put a drone on someone's private land, that'd be illegal, but we can fly a drone over the airspace. As you can see, there are no flight restrictions at all. Zooming in, none at all. And where the flight restrictions are, as you can see on the map, we have one northeast here, which is restricted area Aldermaston. Well, that's miles away, isn't it, viewers? So there you go. So we are totally entitled to fly a drone over this airspace. There's a farmer down there in the field. Hope you don't shout up to me, give me land. To be fair, most farmers are good. There you go, viewers, see? We are that dot there, and there is no restrictions around us at all. Absolutely none. The great thing about this app is that we can go to layers, so we can do a satellite version of it. So there's your satellite version, like your Google. We can do another version of it. As you can see, all the flight restriction zones all around. We zoom in. We have no flight restriction zones at all. Nothing. So the drones might be prohibited from the land to take off from the private property, but not the airspace. So if you want to fly your drone and have a look at this area, then I suggest that you find a public space, a public road, and take your drone off from a public road. Do remember to always follow the drone code. Always.